history this evening. Design of the venue for the 1936 Olympics.
Barca have pretty much cruised their path to this final. I think Juventus have always shown the confidence
to get Barcelona moving. Here's Neymar looking to run Lichtsteiner. He was the player who came down on the escalator.
They both like to get forward. Evra and Lichtsteiner like to get forward, aggressive in their forward running.
Neymar. Messi. He's aware of Jordi Alba making inroads. Neymar's first touch just a little heavy. Nothing wrong with that though. Iniesta and a chance early on. Rakitic has put Barcelona in front inside 4 minutes. A goal that had Barcelona written all over it. Sharp passing, good movement. And Rakitic had the easy bit, just steering it into the net. Fantastic start for Barcelona.
What's a brilliant, brilliant goal. Juve are obviously a bit narrow because they play the diamond, so that switch gives Jordi Alba a lot of room. Good composure from Neymar. What about that for a ball? You know, Vidal doesn't go with a run, he just allows Iniesta to go in there, and then of course you know that he's going to drop that on a plate, on a sixpence for Rakitic. He just finishes it off beautifully. That's a stunning goal, and what a start to this game.
A year ago, Ivan Rakitic was European Cup final, and in total, those 8 games have produced just 11 goals now. They would have wanted to keep this tight. Neymar was involved in the build-up to the goal. Here's Jordi Alba. Messi. Alves trying to wriggle into some space. Halted. Overdue by their modern standards. Immediately down to work. Neymar with a rather half-hearted handball appeal against Lichtsteiner. Morata, who has some pace. He's wonderful composure from Messi under pressure. Bonucci penalised. Messi back on the ball, stepping away from Vidal. Dani Alves. Messi. Neymar. He's found some space. He found a shooting chance. Always rising. Alarming moments, though, for the men in front of Gigi Buffon.
That's where they're so good, because they're so capable of drifting inside and causing real problems. That's...
Oh. Busquets went down, caught by Vidal, who urges him to get to his feet.
He can't have any complaints now, can he? It's one too many. And you're right. He's got to put a lid on it. He's got to control his emotions, because it would be crazy.
Both 2009 and 2011, Evra's opponents were Eto'o and then Villa 2 years later. Neymar. Alves. Stooping header away by Bonucci. Messi switched it towards Neymar! Just couldn't quite catch up with it. They're getting pulled one way and then the other, Juventus.
Again, instead of being on the end of things, at the moment Messi's the architect of it all. He's drifting in off that right side. Someone's got to get closer to him.
Here they come again. Lionel Messi. Luis Suarez has cut it back. Dani Alves, fabulous save by Buffon. Hit it out of harm's way by Lichtsteiner. That was a tremendous stop by the Juventus skipper. Dani Alves it was who crept in unnoticed.
Great football again. Perfect pick out, wasn't it, from Suarez, and you know, Buffon is unsighted there.
Neymar, Suarez. Barging challenge by Vidal again. Now the referee did seem for a moment to reach towards his pocket. I've only ever been to red. Messi clipped into the path of Neymar. It was a good recovery in the end by Marchisio, but just for a moment, the Juventus door was... Messi. Busquets. Neymar. Reverse ball into Suarez, little flick, seeking out Neymar again. They're challenged by Marchisio, but Barcelona get it back. Suarez unable to hold it up. Pirlo forward, here's Tevez. He's found a way out to Morata. He's got Pogba making a run beyond him now. Poor Pogba. In towards Tevez, and a really good recovery by Javier. Unfortunately for him, it flew over his goal.
Better football. Last 5 minutes from Juventus.
Always full there with...
In 1 or 2 liberties at the back. Pinching possession high up the field.
Dani Alves tried the back heel to Messi. Fell kindly for him in the end, and Barca have a throw-in. And a threat out of it if they feel as if their opponents are starting to gain a foothold in the match. Back on the ball for another 20 or 30 passes. Messi, then they change gear. Neymar slipped, but still managed to head it into the path of Suarez, who sets up Iniesta, and now Neymar. Headed by Ever is a poor one, and Neymar's back on the ball. Buffon had everything behind it. Worked short between Messi and Neymar. They do seem to be on the same wavelength. In fact, the whole Barcelona forward line are on the same page, in sync on and off the field. They're a chase. Messi.
1 or 2 moments already when they've tried to play their way out. They caused their problems, but didn't panic. Same belief is there. Just play their way out, and they've got the ball back.
Suarez has made a couple of darting runs in this move, already to no avail. Neymar has found Jordi Alba.
As much as I'd like to see him do that a bit more, I think there he's got to get the ball settled first, under control.
Came off Messi, and Tevez couldn't resist making a challenge for the ball. Tevez. And Pogba goes down on the edge of the penalty area. Fair challenge by Jordi Alba in the opinion of the referee. Not an opinion shared by many Juventus players.
Tell you what, Pogba looked like he just got the wrong side of Jordi Alba there. It was a good touch as well.
Many have hope before them. Alves to Messi. Here is Busquets. Now Iniesta. Rolled into Neymar. Iniesta. Suarez with a little back heel. It almost came off. Messi. Instant control from Messi. Suarez. Alves to Suarez. Going it alone. Oh, very far away, you know. Goal kick given, so Buffon's dive was to no avail, but Luis Suarez was a whisker away.
Last 2 or 3 times that's gone into Suarez. Bonucci's been close to him. This time he drops off and Suarez recognises that, gets it on the half turn. Just as
Iniesta. Suarez, now Neymar. Messi was free momentarily. It's hit by Suarez. Saved by Buffon, pretty comfortable height for the Juventus keeper. But it was just to pass on then from Neymar to Messi there.
Certainly was. It all started, Lichtsteiner just got caught, a little bit of indecision in possession. I'm afraid once you concede.
Messi. Oh, and Pogba leapt in on Lionel Messi from behind there. Uncontrolled challenge by the youngest player on the field. Odds out for Paul Pogba.
Lunging in. Didn't have to. So Patrice Evra was about to slow Lionel Messi up. Maybe just tripped himself a wee bit there, I think, trying to adjust his feet and clattered into him.
Messi, free swarming around him, he just sucks them in and lays the ball off. Tempting Vidal this time. Shows it to him once more, almost like a battledore. Vantage played, it was a foul by Pogba. Toying with him a little bit here, Lionel Messi.
He wants if he's inviting the challenges, particularly from those two. Vidal and Pogba.
Poor from Buffon, well seen by Neymar. Here's Suarez. It's just a little too tall for him. Barcelona were threatening to overrun them in those opening exchanges. Buoyed by that early goal from Ivan Rakitic. Messi, held up only by Pogba. Messi goes on, he's beaten 2 of them. He's going past the third. It's Lionel Messi. I don't know if you've seen the before and the goalkeeper on his near post.
Once he gets in the box, nobody dare touch him. I mean, actually, in the end, Bonucci does well. He goes to ground and Messi just slightly overruns it.
Xavi called it a scandalous goal. A well-worked goal is the difference between the two teams. But Max Allegri's, it's Juventus 0, Barcelona 1.
They are in the game. It looked after 15 minutes as if they could have been out of it, but Juve just a goal behind. The analysis to come from Lee Dixon, Alex Song and Paul. They re-enter the field of play, leading by a goal to 0. Andy Townsend and Clive Tilsley.
I think that's particularly wise counsel. 26 European Cups between them. 26 European Cups between just 5 clubs. 5 separate English clubs have been crowned champions. Both teams have had a clear week to prepare. Juventus have been in downtime for over 2 weeks. They tied up the Italian title a month ago. Made a run into the box, dealt with by Bonucci. This is Messi. Dani Alves. Messi away from Vidal. Suarez just outnumbered. Goal kick. Pirlo takes. Away by Suarez this time. Neymar's done well to help that on, and here's Rakitic breaking. And Barcelona have got 5 on 3. Ivan Rakitic just got to pick the right option. He's picked Luis Suarez. And Buffon makes the save. Suarez could have cut it back, could have done, but what a counter-attack.
Brilliant. Lichtsteiner it is, who literally went down from the moment that Neymar won that very important little header.
Suarez again. He couldn't get it clear. Suarez had a bit of a rush of blood.
Oh, he applauds the team.
Jordi Alba to Neymar. Messi. Neymar. Messi. Suarez. Lionel Messi.
Oh.
Sumptuous build-up. Get what it deserved in the end from Lionel Messi.
The only surprise there was that Messi blazes it over the bar, but a lovely little inter.
Iniesta fed forward towards Messi. Well seen by Bonucci. Quickest Bonucci. Messi's got it back. Back in the zone, Barcelona.
Yeah.
Neymar's done well to make anything of that, but it's fallen for Marquisio. Oh, and here goes Lichtsteiner. Chance for Tevez on the turn. Terrific save. Morata! He scored in each leg at the semi-final against his old club at Real Madrid and didn't celebrate. But Alvaro Morata has got plenty to celebrate now, and Juventus are on terms.
They just might rue 2 or 3 of those opportunities that they've missed. They'll come back for more, of course they will. But let's credit Juventus. What about that for a fabulous bit of skill, vision, awareness? That back heel from Marquisio puts Lichtsteiner in. It's a clever cutback. Ter Stegen, the goal is a bit unlucky. He makes the save and it kind of comes off the inside of his wrist and goes back away, right on a plate for Morata. He puts that in.
Pirlo, it just wasn't accurate enough. And here they come with Piqué leading a breakout and Messi on the ball. 3 forward for Barcelona. Messi has found Neymar. Messi. Piqué still in there. All the way back now.
Just about recovered there because the ball from Messi to Neymar was just a fraction behind him. It just gave the black and white shot.
Iniesta fed in towards Lionel Messi. Even the Barcelona conjurer can't bring that one under his spell.
Lucky. Close.
Rakitic to Messi. Barcelona on the counter-attack. Lionel Messi on the charge. Messi! Saved by Buffon. It's in! It's Luis Suarez. It's Barcelona back in front. What a response! It's a fantastic final. Fantastic celebrations down in front of the Barcelona supporters. Luis Suarez first goal for 5 weeks. Is the most critical of his first season at Barcelona.
Stunning, and they've done that so often this season. Lichtsteiner not happy. He's moaning with Dani Alves about that Pogba decision. Once Messi gets here, in behind the midfield, running at the defence, with those options of Suarez and Neymar either side, you know you're in trouble. It's a decent stop in many respects from Buffon, but Suarez was just alive, just a bit sharper, just a bit more aware of where that ball might drop. seen him hit plenty like that. Buffon may feel that that save isn't good enough. Because Suarez is onto it quicker, he reacts sharp, and he fires it into the roof of the net.
He scored twice at the Etihad against Manchester City. He scored twice in Paris against PSG. Significant goals on the road to Berlin from Luis Suarez, and now one in Berlin. Here's Jordi Alba. Clipped in towards Neymar! It bobbled in off his shoulder, but he doesn't care. Now, is it handball? I think it might be. Juventus claimed that he headed the ball onto his arm, and a free kick has been given.
That's an interesting one, that. If you head it onto your own arm, there's no intent to handle the ball there. Whether he throws his head at it and actually misses it and it hits his arm, I'm not sure. And he's saying it's that high up. It's right up on the point of the shoulder. What we're about to see, he can't believe it's been disallowed. Immediately the Italians were straight into that extra official behind the goal.
We're talking millimetres here in a handball rule. The consequences of a handball are neither here nor there. The fact that it's led to a goal, that should not be any part of the deliberation. It's simply whether it's deliberate. Meanwhile, Lionel Messi. Here's Neymar again. Dani Alves. And that's the corner. Some sterling work in that area inside his own penalty box, and now here comes the breakout, 5 against 3 again. It's Neymar. Oh, slipped by Jordi Alba. Here's Suarez. Neymar again, down he goes, gets his free kick. Could have been an awful lot worse for Juventus there. Wiping your eyes in disbelief when you see the men over that Barcelona have on these breaks.
Formidable players in there, so you have to work that bit harder, Messi.
Into the last 15 minutes. Compelling final. It's Lionel Messi who got it up but not down. A tame effort, the truth
was in the end, yeah.
Messi early forward towards Neymar. No flag here. Neymar's cut it back to Lionel Messi. Just lost his footing at the critical moment.
Absolutely did.
Tripped over. Here's Dani Alves. Messi. Now Busquets. Ball all the way back to Rakitic. And here's Gerard Piqué with a chance.
Maybe he tried to attempt something a little bit sooner on that.
Very imaginative stun pass, wasn't it, here from Rakitic?
Yeah, clever ball. He's onside, miles onside. He waits for it.
Messi. Dani Alves. Cut back towards Luis Suarez. Oh, Xavi almost got in there in late October. That's terrific from Pogba. Here's Llorente. Chance maybe for Pereira. He just ran away from him. Just needed the ball to break.
Yeah, I just wonder if Llorente needed to do that little shimmy, whether he's a little bit quicker to Pereira. If you give it to him straight away, I think the substitute would have had a little bit...
Oh, what a challenge by Mascherano. Messi restoring some order. How much added time, I wonder? Messi. Tremendous control under pressure, helped on by Suarez, and here goes Lionel Messi. Good recovery by Bonucci.
Very good challenge.
And the free kick has gone to Juventus as well. But here's Llorente trying to turn, tackled by Piqué. Had to win the nick of time by Mascherano. Pirlo had it, then lost it, and got it back, but it's Suarez. And now Messi with Neymar up with him. It's got away from Coman. Messi to Neymar. Couldn't quite squeeze it back into Messi, but Barcelona will be more than collected the Spanish Cup together last weekend. Messi. Here's Neymar. Taken by Marquisio. Piqué gets his head to the wall. Forced away, Messi can counter. Neymar just onside. Now can they finish it off with a goal? Pedro. It's Neymar. It's game, set and match. Barcelona. The perfect finale. Delivered by Neymar. And he is joint leading goal scorer with Messi and Ronaldo in this season's Champions League. And if anyone's going to challenge Messi and Ronaldo as the best player in the world in the years to come, it may just be Neymar. 3 goals in the quarter-final against PSG, 3 in the semi-final against Bayern, and now a goal in the Champions League final itself.
They've had to wait till the 97th minute to sew it up, finally. When they've had those overloads, so many of them in the second half that they haven't really made the most of. They do it with virtually the last kick of the game.
Barcelona are the best of the best again. Best in Europe, best in recent European history. New faces for the same old Barcelona. And Europe's a momentous treble. Over his future seems ridiculous now. 3 major trophies won in the space of 3 weeks. The first club to win 2.
Wins yet another trophy at Barcelona. And all the reaction to come after the break as Barcelona once more champions of Europe.
Company that they've been keeping tonight. Barcelona still only won half as many European Cups as Real Madrid, but this will be the 4th time they've been successful in the Champions League era, and in that respect they draw level with Real Madrid, the modern masters of Europe. And it's the masterful style of their football that has set them apart from other champions, a style that's been refined by successive coaches, but the maroon and blueprint that Johan Cruyff crafted his dream team around in the late 80s has been the model for all that's followed. Never-ending wave of passes. Not everyone's idea of perfect football. When Barcelona pass well, nobody does it better. Luis Enrique has carried that on. More than a club is the motto of the club, and that's certainly true of the manner in which they represent their region, Catalonia. Only 70-odd years ago that Catalonia was at war with the Spanish establishment. Clarence Seedorf in the Champions League era. Neymar just having a look. Daniel, there's one of the real characters in the dressing room. And Xavi bringing up the rear. Game number 767 of his club. From one great midfield player to another. Thoroughbred champions, pure and simple. Barcelona, European champions once more, 4 times inside a decade. They've done the treble again, and they've done it their way. A super team with a supercharged forward line now. A European superpower. Nobody has successfully defended that trophy in the Champions League era, but